Hi everyone. So this video was supposed to come out around the same time as all the big summer game events in June, but the problem was that I was moving out of my house in June, so I'm finally talking about this in August. I'm settling into a new place now, it's real cute. I just don't have soundproof panels though, so I probably still sound like I'm speaking into a concert hall. But guess what? We have subtitles now. I'm planning on putting subtitles on the rest of my videos just to make it more accessible for everyone. Anyway, majority of these events were just complete ass. State of Play just started with this long segment of a game called Concord, which is a hero shooter. Shooters aren't really my thing anymore, but it doesn't look that bad. People have played the beta by now, and the main conclusion seems to be that it's just not worth the price and it's not ready. I don't think it'll be successful, but I don't really want to talk about it anymore either. The best part of the State of Play for me is probably God of War Ragnarok coming to PC. I have played this game before and I didn't enjoy it. In fact, I was pretty close to hating it, but I played it on someone else's PS5 and I could only play the story mode, so I want to try it again. God of War 2018 is amazing and I want to be wrong about Ragnarok. Everything else didn't really interest me. There was another hero shooter, a VR game, Until Dawn on PC, Monster Hunter Wilds, and Astrobot. I will say that Monster Hunter Wilds looked really cool, and Astrobot looked neat too. I'm glad that Monster Hunter fans are eating good, and I'm happy for the 5 people on Earth who own a PlayStation VR 2. Silent Hill 2 was also at the State of Play. They showed a brief part in State of Play, and then Konami had 30 minutes dedicated to Silent Hill content, and 10 minutes of it was dedicated to finding a timer.
I don't know if this is selling me on sound, honestly.
I think I'm going crazy.
My opinion, you want to know my opinion?
No.
Where's the game, by the way? Where's it?
From what I've seen, I'm not even slightly hyped about this. Silent Hill 2 is the only Silent Hill game I've played, and it's the only game that's made me feel incredibly on edge without trying too hard.
Oh, there's a light on it. Take the light.
It's hard to get used to at first, the controls are a bit janky, the puzzles can be a bit annoying, but it's genuinely the best horror game I've ever played, and nothing really comes close to it. Unfortunately, I don't think this remake is as faithful as they keep claiming, and I don't think it will be that good. It is graphically impressive, but I'm not a fan of the combat, and the animations look strange sometimes. Honestly though, I'll see if it's good when it comes out. With any remake ever, everyone's gonna be super harsh because they've got nostalgia goggles on, and they expect the remake to be exactly the same as the original. I was the same with Persona 3 Reload at first, but I ended up enjoying it more than the original, even with the easier combat and updated visual style. I was mostly hyped about the Nendroid they announced, to be honest. I vomited in my mouth upon seeing the numerous additions they had, especially this advanced access garbage that's on Steam. Nothing I've seen so far warrants a Disney Fast Pass for this game. Then, there was the Summer Game Fest.
Was that laggy? Is that what the hell?
I could not give less of a fuck. This was so hard to sit through. Being hit with disappointments and then the most corporate adverts ever every 20 seconds, I just felt so disconnected from it all. Like, bro, I'm so sick of JK Rowling. Stop giving her money and just let her rot in her mold-covered house. The main things I was interested in were Never, a game made by the creators of Gris, the new Street Fighter editions, Blumhouse games, Power Rangers, and the Alan Wake DLC. Which is crazy because I haven't even played Alan Wake 2, it just appealed to me a lot. I don't have much to say on any of these, but Never looks so pretty and it's a game I'm willing to go outside of my comfort zone for. Metaphor looks really cool, it's another turn-based RPG from Atlus, the creators of Persona 3, 4, and 5. You know, the only Atlus games that exist. Again, all I'm gonna say is that it looks pretty because they've done an excess of trailers like they did with Persona 3 Reload, and this is a game that I want to experience with as little spoilers as possible. Everything else though.
If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment.
No, obviously not.
Who the fuck is watching it on TikTok Live?
Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards.
God, stop. No, don't talk about that fucking game. Don't talk about Honkai Star Rail. Stop it!
There were a few times where they would show a game that looked cool in the trailer, and then
is the RTS game for everyone.
It's an RTS. It's an RTS.
I don't really like these games. It's like watching Arcane and then showing someone League.
It looks very inventive. Very
Yo! Oh my god, kill a bee! Kill a bee! Now the real games are here, Daniel. The real games are here.
The best part was the Killer Bean video game. I can't even... You're on my shit list, Xbox. I won't forgive you for all of the studio closures.
It's an honor to share the latest efforts from our partners around the world and from our own creative teams at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, and Xbox Game Studios.
You know, there should be more on that list, Phil. Where are they? What happened to them? As much as I hate them right now, they had the best announcements. A new Doom game? Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta? Like I said, not a huge fan of shooters, but again, I'm ready to go outside of my comfort zone for this. Of course I want to play the game where skulls are your ammunition. The Metal Gear Solid 3 remake looks really good. It seems like they're staying incredibly faithful to the original, with the main big change being a major graphical overhaul and probably some quality of life improvements. I've said before that Metal Gear Solid 1 is my personal favourite, and I had a bit of a hard time with the original Metal Gear Solid 3. It's not even worth mentioning, but my only issue with the remake is the boss's face looking a bit off. I'm not that bothered by it though. I think this remake is going to be a great way to experience Metal Gear Solid 3. The rest of the games that they showed here looked really promising. Assassin's Creed Shadows looked cool. It might actually be the first Assassin's Creed game that I'll play in like 5 years. Expedition 33, South of Midnight, and Mixtape are definitely games that I'll be checking out. The showcase felt like they had a game for everyone, even Life is Strange fans for some reason. 2024 has already been a great year for games. It feels like I've already been spoiled with the Elden Ring DLC, Persona 3 Reload, Tekken 8, Hades 2.
Sheep! I'm a fucking sheep! I'm a sheep!
I'm just excited to see what comes next.